Actually, KG, the market has changed, right? As in the real estate market has changed. Yes, it has changed. But wait, before you jump, right? We'll talk about that in a minute. Hey there, this is KG. I'm a realtor with Fairfax Realty in Greenbelt, where we help buyers to buy their dream home and sellers to sell their houses. And we do this in the Maryland, DC, and Virginia region. So if you're looking to buy, sell, move, invest in real estate, contact us below. We'll take care of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. So we're talking about the real estate market. The market has changed, as in real estate market has changed. And what are the 4 things? I have 4 things that you should be on the lookout for in this market, because it's changed. Of course it's going to change, right? With higher interest rate, inflation high, I mean, it's bound to happen. It has to change. It cannot be like it was last year, right? So what are the 4 things? First, market has cooled down. It has cooled down. So this is good for home buyers. So what I mean when I say it has cooled down is last year before, when we put a house on the market, we're getting 10, 15 offers. We're getting sometimes 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100,000 over asking price. Cash buyers are a lot of cash buyers. But now it has cooled down a little bit, in the sense that we're not getting 10, 15 offers, right? We're still getting offers, but we're not getting 10, 15 offers. We're getting asking price, a little bit of over asking price. We are not getting the ridiculous over asking price that we're getting before. So what this means for home buyer is you have more choices, you have more ways to negotiate with the homeowner, with the seller. So that's what we're talking about when we say the market has cooled down. And for home seller, the thing is, as a home seller in this market, be realistic. It is not 2021. This is 2022, and it has slowed down because of the interest rate, right? The second thing is the appreciation has also slowed down. Now, I said appreciation. I didn't say market drop, right? So last year, you see a house for 400,000 in a neighborhood. 2 months later, 3 months later, same type of house will be in the market for 450, 460. The rate of appreciation was just, high. So, but now it has slowed down. We're not saying it has dropped, right? If you have watched any of my previous video, you will know that I always say I'm not saying that this housing market is going to drop. It's going to slow down. So the appreciation has slowed down. So what that means is, if your house is 500,000, it has appreciated from last year, 2 years ago, whatever year, we are now sitting, it's 500,000. Don't think you're going to now appreciate for 550 in the next few months. No, it's now back to normal. 2021, 2020, those are abnormal. Now we're back to normal. So that being said, as a seller, be realistic. Be realistic in your pricing, right? This is the different market. Be realistic in your pricing. As a buyer, also be realistic. Market is not dropping. Don't see a house for 400,000 thinking you're gonna get it for 350. Thinking you're gonna get it for 400,000, right? You can get it for 400,000, but you're not gonna get it for 350. So market has changed, but market is local. In the DMV area, we're still in a seller's market, not as much as it was last year. So that being said, nobody's giving their house out, right? You still need to be realistic. Third thing, rents are higher. So as the market goes, so the rent goes. Rents are higher. So what this means is if you are renting right now, it's not ideal to go and look for another renter. Why? Because wherever you go, they're going to go for market rate. That means your rent is going to go high. But where you are, if you can still be there before you buy, you really want to be there, because landlord will not want to charge you market rates right now if you're a stable tenant. So moving into another apartment, moving into another renter is probably not an ideal thing to do if you're renting, especially if your goal is to buy a house. Why don't you stay there and buy? Last but not the least, be realistic, right? As a buyer, be realistic in the sense that focus on the thing that is important. Yes, interest rates have gone up 5%, but it's not that bad. When I tell people 5% is nothing, I mean, I know when interest rates were 9%, 12%, and people were buying. So when we see 5% is nothing. I know we have been spoiled with 3%, 2.5%, but 5% is nothing. If you can buy. Be realistic. Focus on what is important. You want to build equity. You want a location that is good for you and the size. Some cosmetic stuff in the house, you can do that later. Really, be realistic. As a seller, be realistic as well, right? Be realistic. Location, condition is still important. The condition of your house. You know, last year the house can be bougie and people will still fall all over to buy. But now you need to do some spruce up on your house so that you can attract good buyers and quick buyers so that you can sell. So those are the things that is going on in the real estate market. The market has changed, no doubt about it. But remember those 4 things to expect in this housing market. All right, so if you're looking to buy, sell, move, invest in real estate in this market that has changed, contact us below. We take care of you. Or in any market in the DMV area or any part of the union, contact us. We'll take care of it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. Happy buying or selling, whichever you're doing.